Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is the general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. Being with you was the only time I experienced a genuine connection that I know I'll never have with anyone else. This person knows that they will never experience this kind of connection with anyone else. This person knows that you are the one for them. And you guys watching the reading probably are very aware that they are the one for you as well. Have you experienced a connection like this with anyone else in your life? A deep soul love, this soul bond that the two of you share, a genuine connection? This person knows that they'll never find anyone like you. That is why this person has been going through this growth during the time you've been away from each other, so that they can return, so that they can explain to you why they shut down, why they ran away, because this connection with you is the one that they desire and it is the one that they want. This person knows, they've always known, from the moment the two of you first met, they felt that spark and that click, alerting them to the fact that yes, this is it. This is love. This is true love. This is real love. This is destiny. Your person felt that in that moment the two of you encountered one another, and you guys watching the reading probably felt something very similar. Sometimes it feels like time stands still. Sometimes it feels like a quickening, like in that show or that movie, Highlander. Sometimes it feels like sparks are flying everywhere and you are feeling this electricity surging through your veins. Because that is your souls igniting when the two of you first met. And this person knew in that moment that yes, you are the one. And they know that they will never find anyone like you. That is why they can't move on from you. That is why they are still holding space for you. That is why this person needs to return and start explaining everything to you about why they shut down and ran away. About why this was too overwhelming. About why the two of you share something so very profound and deep and magical and spiritual with each other, because this person doesn't want to let you go. They need to have this experience, though, in this time away from you, because it is definitely giving them the wake-up call that they need to encourage them to move back in your direction, to be ready for you and ready for this genuine connection. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? I constantly wonder what you're doing and what's going on in your life. Well, to me, there's a simple solution for that, an oh so very simple solution, actually, and that is that your person needs to pick up the phone and ask you what's going on in your life instead of sitting there and wondering and what ifing and trying to figure it out, perhaps by looking at social media, if you have social media, or trying to find out what's going on with you through other means, perhaps talking to mutual acquaintances, or driving by places that they know that you go to, or driving by your house, trying to get a glimpse of you to see what's going on in your life. The easiest thing for this person to do is going to be to pick up the phone and reach out to you and ask you directly. But we are getting to that. This person is going to reach the point where they can't sit there and wonder anymore. They're going to hit the place where they know it's time to start communicating. They are trying to figure out how they're going to present themselves to you again. They are trying to figure out how they're going to apologize. They are trying to find the words to say to give you this explanation that you need about why they ran away, about why they've been silent, about why they have left it as long as they have. And that is what they are working on during this time of silence, where the two of you are in this time. But as well, you guys watching the reading, you probably wonder what they're doing and what's going on in their life as well. So yes, of course, it is time for the two of you to start talking in the 3D space, not just sending energy back and forth in the 5D space, in those dreams, through telepathy, through empathy, but in the real 3D world where we live. Instead of wondering, this person is going to start reaching out to communicate with you because they don't want to be without you. Because they will never have love like this. They've never felt love like this before you, and they know that they will never have love like this after you unless it is with you. You have marked an incredible turning point in this person's life, knowing that their life was going to be forever different and forever changed by coming into their life. And they weren't ready for the growth. They weren't ready for the transformation that was going to happen in their life. They knew that they were going to have to change. They knew that they were going to grow up or have to grow up. And they tried to resist all of that. And that is part of their running away and shutting down as well. But during the time of silence, during the time you've been away from each other, they are growing and evolving and changing because they want to return to you and to this connection. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? I used to be able to walk away from people easily, but not with you. I just can't let go. You know, many times we go through breakups in our lives and we just walk away and we just move on, right? We know that it's time to let go. We know that it's time to give that connection closure and move on with our lives. This person hasn't been able to let you go. Have you been able to let this person go? More than likely, you haven't. Your person can't let you go either. Perhaps they tried to move on. Perhaps they tried to fill their life with activities and getting more involved with different things, different hobbies and sports, perhaps more time at the gym, perhaps trying to do things around the house, changing the garden, changing the yard, changing the inside, painting the walls, knocking things about and creating a different living space for themselves. Perhaps they've tried to pour themselves into their job, into their career to try and get some sort of advancement or growth there. But they still come back to longing for you. No matter what this person does to try to move on from this connection, they can't let you go, just like you can't let them go, which is why the powers that be are urging the two of you to come back together. Your person can't walk away from you. Now, it feels that way to you. It feels that they have walked away. It may feel that they have completely let go of you, but they haven't, because you can still feel them. You still hear them. You still are able to connect to their energy, and that is how powerful these connections are. But your person can't let you go. They're holding space for you, and you are holding space for them, so that when the two of you come back together, you can merge not only in that 5D space where your souls are already merged together in that beautiful union in 5D, but in the 3D space where we live as well. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? My impatience has been building, and I wonder if you can feel it too. Aha. So, I constantly wonder what you're doing and what's going on in your life. Yes, so this person is thinking a lot about you. They could be dwelling a lot on you, reliving a lot of your memories, feeling very nostalgic, taking a lot of trips down memory lane. And sometimes that dwelling, I feel, can turn to obsessing, wondering what you're doing. Have you moved on? Are you still available? Do you still care? Do you still love them? Do you still want them? What if, what if, what if? Creating this feeling of impatience within this person, causing them to say, I feel an urgency building within me, that it's time to reach out, that it's time to bridge the distance between us and get us talking and spending time together again. And you can probably feel this impatience yourselves, guys, right? You're ready for this person to start talking. You're ready for them to start moving and grooving back in your direction. This person knows it's time. This impatience is building. There is an intensity in the collective right now, and you are all feeling it. It feels like this anxiety is building, this intensity, this anticipation that things are about to start changing, because they are. And your person is feeling this as well. Perhaps they feel it as a nervousness. Perhaps they are feeling it as like this urgency, feeling that time is of the essence, that they need to take action. And that is what is going to actually cause them to do something about this disconnect in the 3D space that you are experiencing with them. That is what's going to cause them to start reaching out, to start communicating, to start seeing if you will spend time with them again, because they have a lot that they want to share with you. This person can't forget you no matter what they do. They have tried, but it does not work for them. And perhaps you have tried to forget them also, but it doesn't work, because your souls are holding you in this space. Your souls are trying to get the bodies to come to this place of union, like two giant magnets across time and space, urging each other, encouraging each other, pushing each other forward to come to this beautiful place of partnership. And your person is feeling this urgency building, like this nervous energy within them. And if they are thinking about you a lot and dwelling on you and obsessing about you, you are going to feel this as well coming from them. Because even though there's no communication in the 3D space at the moment, for many of you watching the reading, there is communication happening in that 5D, where your souls are already together, where your souls are already in union with each other. It just all needs to translate down into this 3D space where we are confined by gravity and everything else, but your person is not letting you go is the key point here. And they know that they need to get up and get moving is what that card is telling us also. But let's see what else is coming through, please. I've never felt so in sync with another soul, so perfectly matched in every breath and heartbeat. Well, yes. Don't you guys feel the same way? So perfectly matched. When you and this person are together and spending time with one another, everything is in sync. It feels like everything just falls into place. And that is what this person wants to get back to. So perfectly matched, and you are a perfect match for each other. This person is acknowledging this. Perhaps these are conversations that they had with you when you were spending time together before. And then they still shut down and ran away because they could see the reality of what was happening before their eyes, unfolding, knowing that this was going to this place of partnership. And they weren't ready for that union. They weren't ready for partnership back then because they have needed this time away from you to prepare themselves to get ready to be able to meet you at your level, to meet you at your vibration. This person has needed to improve themselves. They've needed to raise themselves up. They've needed to raise their frequency, which is part of this spiritual growth that happens when you are away from each other. But what your person is acknowledging through all of this is that you are the one for them. Just like you believe that they are the one for you. They know the two of you belong together, just like you believe that they belong with you. And you will build and create this powerful union that's going to be forged in fire because you are both growing, evolving, and going through that initiation where you are changing, where you are growing, where you are transforming and having that spiritual awakening that is raising both of you up so that when you come back together, this connection for the two of you is going to have so much greater stability and staying power to go the distance, to be able to hit that place of partnership and union with each other. But your person feels so much for you. They have this deep love for you, and maybe they did share their love for you through their words, through their actions, through both, or through one of the other, perhaps sending you mixed signals. Perhaps this person never shared with you how they felt about you. But all of this is going to be different as this person returns. Because through this time that you are away from each other, they are letting down their guard. They are smashing down that brick wall that they tried to hide behind, that they tried to hide their heart behind to prevent it from getting hurt. Because the power of your love is dissolving that wall. The power of your love is still very present in this person's heart, soul, and life. And this person feels your love even across time and space. Even though there's no communication in the 3D, your person still feels your love. And you can still feel theirs if you get into that really quiet space and just ask to feel it. And it comes like a whisper, but it comes like this gentle waves, just kind of like very gently caressing your heart and your soul. And that is what your person feels when you send them love. Because this story between you and your person is not over. Do you really believe that it's over? Do you really think that this is it, that this is where the story ends? Because your person believes there is more to come. They believe that there is more to this story and that the best chapters for the two of you are coming. They are yet to come because the best is yet to come as the two of you start spending time with each other again. But let's see what else is coming through, please. I can't live without you. Not in a way that truly matters. I pray you'll see the love in my eyes and heart and hear the truth in my words. Well, can't live if living is without you. That's a song as well. And I feel that this is your person acknowledging that they want you and they want to get back to this connection. They are hoping that you are going to hear them out. They are praying that you are going to see the love that they feel for you as they start talking to you, as they start explaining things to you, that you will hear the truth in the words that they share with you. And I feel that this is why they are spending time trying to figure out how they're going to present themselves, what they're going to say, how they're going to say it, how they're going to win you back. Because this person doesn't want to be without you. I can't live without you. Not in a way that truly matters. For this person to move on without you in their life, they are acknowledging that that would be just an extremely heart-wrenching and heartbreaking thing for them to do, because they want you and they desire you and they want this connection because they've never felt love like this before. And they know that they will never experience a true love like this ever again. You have marked a turning point, a major turning point in this person's life when the two of you first met. They just weren't ready. They weren't ready for you. They weren't ready for this connection. They weren't ready for this love. They were perhaps afraid, but they knew that they had to grow up. And as they have been growing, evolving, and changing, they are making themselves a much better version of who they are so that when they return, they can love you the way you need them to love you. But as this person returns, you will see the love in their eyes and in their heart. And you will definitely hear the truth in the words that they share with you as they start opening the lines of communication with you. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. Let's use some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? And this is the Two of Swords. Well, the Two of Swords is all about making decisions. Your person knows it's decision time. They know that it's time for action. They are also very aware that it's time to get out of limbo. The Two of Swords does symbolize the limbo that is here between you and this person, where things have not been moving for quite some time. It is time to get them unstuck. It is time to get moving and grooving, because the Two of Swords is also representative of two-way communication. This is about your person opening the lines of contact to start talking, acknowledging that this impatience has been building within them for far too long, and that it's time to take action and get the connection for the two of you out of this place of stagnation. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? And the Page of Wands. Well, this is about your person desiring you. The Page of Wands is about your person being very attracted to you, feeling a lot of passion for you, wanting to have adventures with you, wanting to travel with you, wanting to have new and exciting experiences with you as well. The Page of Wands tells us that your person sees you as someone who is a lot of fun to be around. They love your laughter. They love your jokes. They love your wit. They love laughing with you. The person as well sees you as someone who's very spontaneous and free-spirited, and they love the adventurous energy that you bring into their life. Sometimes they look at the world through your eyes. They always saw the world through your eyes when you were spending time together before, and that's something that they haven't forgotten, because you see something different. You have a passion for life. You have a passion for different experiences, and this person is definitely longing for all of that. Even now, during this time that you're away from each other, they desire to get back to you and to what you can share with each other, but also this is about creating new memories with each other as well. By laughing, by loving, and being loving with each other. The Page of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, but you don't have to be a fire sign or any of the other signs that I might mention for this reading today. This is a collective reading, and it is for everyone. It's more important that we consider the overall message that Spirit is sharing with the collective, and that is that your person desires you. You are the one for them. You have always been the one, and they are acknowledging that it's time to take action and come back, because they've never felt so in sync with another soul as they do with you. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear, please? What do we need to know? The Page of Cups. Well, there are messages of love coming from your person with the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Swords showing up. The Page of Cups tells us your person is acknowledging that they do owe you a very sincere and heartfelt apology, and they are working on this apology even now during this time of silence. They want to get it right. They don't want to say the wrong thing. This person may believe they only have one opportunity to get it right with you, although, of course, that is probably not the case when they do start presenting these apologies to you. But as well, with this Page of Cups, it tells us your person knows that they were not emotionally mature in the past. They are acknowledging that running away, shutting down, becoming a ghost, denying the connection, and everything else that they did was because they didn't have the emotional maturity and stability to be able to have adult conversations with you, and that is why they just shut down and ran away. They see that that was the wrong thing to do. They took the cowardly way out, and they see that, they get that, they understand that, and they want to make amends for that, and they will. The Page of Cups also signifies an invitation coming from your person in this message of love. Your person wants to see you and spend time with you. The Page of Cups is a water sign, so that's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But out of the 3 tarot cards that are on the table so far for this reading today, all 3 of them are about your person opening the lines of contact with you. Let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? And this is the Lovers. Well, the Lovers. What a beautiful card to get for this reading, the Lovers. The Lovers tells us your person wants to reunite. They want to reconcile with you. This is about a decision for love. Your person making a serious decision for love with you. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini. Gemini means the twins, so this can confirm that you and your person are in a twin flame connection, but the Lovers means a union of hearts and a union of souls, confirming that it could be a soulmate connection. Please just take it as it resonates. The bottom line is that this is a divine counterpart connection that you share with your person, which is why they say, I've never experienced a genuine connection like I have with you. They're acknowledging that, yes, you do share this divine counterpart connection. Do they know that you're soulmates? Perhaps they do. Do they know that you're twin flames? Perhaps they do. It doesn't matter what they call it. They're acknowledging that there is a connection between the two of you, a soul connection that they have never felt ever before in their life. And they know that they will never have this opportunity or experience again to be loved and to love the way that the two of you can build this loving connection with each other. Because ultimately, the Lovers is about sacred union of divine feminine and divine masculine, the two of you coming together to build this divine partnership that will withstand anything and everything that life throws at you together as a couple, the two of you making it work, the two of you coming together and standing side by side with each other because this person cannot let you go. They tried to move on. They tried to forget, but it doesn't work because your souls are constantly in that space of communicating with one another, trying to bring you back together, bringing you to this place of union in the 3D space as well as in that 5D realm where they are already in union. But this is about your person wanting to create a better life with you. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant is all about your person doing a lot of healing during the time that they've been away from you. The Hierophant is about spiritual wisdom. The Hierophant tells us that your person has been using this time very wisely to gain insight into themselves, to be able to address those things within them that have caused them to shut down, to run away, to go into hiding, to be silent, to become a ghost. And this person knows it's time to come out of that place of silence and start reaching out to you. Now, the Hierophant is also the card of the counselor, telling us that perhaps your person has been getting some counsel. That can be from a professional like a therapist or perhaps a spiritual counselor, guidance person. It can be well-meaning friends or family members. Perhaps they are watching or listening to things on YouTube or listening to podcasts. Perhaps they're watching the Gaia Network, seeing some things on there that are helping them grow, evolve, and change and heal. Perhaps they are going away for the weekend to some sort of workshop or seminars or some sort of group meeting. Whatever this person is doing, they are healing, growing, and evolving just like you have been during the time you've been away from each other. Because when we are in that space of being isolated from our person and we have no contact and we don't know what happened and we're trying to figure out what's going on with them and there's nothing that we receive back except for cricket noise, of course that causes us to hit a very rock bottom place. And that only place that you can go when you are in that rock bottom place is to start to pick yourself up and out of it. So you guys as well have been doing a lot of work on the inner planes for yourselves, within yourselves during the time that you've been away from each other. Doing exactly what this person is perhaps doing right now. So you guys have been doing the same thing. It's just that I feel that you are more or a little bit ahead than your person is in terms of your spiritual growth and development, but your person is going to catch up. Now, ultimately, the Hierophant is about tradition. And your person wanting this traditional relationship with you. They know what they have to do to get to that. They know they have to show back up to you. They know that they have to apologize to you. They know they have to make a decision for love. And that is what this person is doing, though, because they desire this connection and they want you, because you are the one that they want and need and desire in their life. And they can't move past you. They can't let you go. They don't want to let you or this connection go. Now, a traditional relationship is one that's about commitment. It is about you and your person establishing a partnership with each other, very much supporting this Lovers. And what a powerful combination of cards this is, the Lovers and the Hierophant. The Lovers is about sacred union. The Hierophant about traditional relationship, gaining wisdom so that you can support each other through this journey through life together, but by each other's side as you get to this next chapter, because your person knows that there is so much more to this story than where it currently stands, just like you do. Your person knows there is unfinished business between the two of you, just like you do. It's just they haven't shared that with you yet. But they will when the time is right. This person is waiting for the right time. And I don't know what the right time is. No one knows what the right time is in regard to when this person is going to reach out and start talking to you. But these first three cards are about communication. This card is about decision for love. The Hierophant is about long-term commitment in a traditional relationship. And a traditional relationship is just the two of you together, building a partnership that is going to be so much more stable as well, because the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. And Taurus comes with stability and structure. Your person is going to be in a much better space when the two of you start spending time together again. And I feel that is going to make all the difference in the world, allowing the two of you to build a much better relationship that will stand the test of time, that can go the distance, where the two of you can be together, working together side by side to make sure that this relationship fulfills what you need in terms of a relationship and this partnership with your person, because they are going to be very dedicated to making sure that they spend time with you to build this relationship into a much more stable place. But let's see what else. We'll use some oracle cards and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Well, this is Joyful Muse, and this card comes with number 33. Here we have a funky cat with some really cool sunglasses on. They have little butterfly wings on the outside of the sunglasses here, or the glasses, holding a paintbrush, holding this violin as well. And I feel what this is telling us more than anything is you are this person's inspiration. Did they ever call you their muse? Did this person ever say that you were a muse, or have they been a muse for you? because they are seeing this now. You have inspired this person to change. You have inspired this person to go through this significant transformation that they have been going through during the time that they are silent, during this time they're away from you, because they want to return and they want to show you how they have evolved and changed. You've been a tremendous catalyst for change in this person's life. Now, this card comes with number 33. If anyone resonates with number 33, that could be March 3rd. It could be the number 6. So it could be the 6th of any month, or it could be June. The number 6 is all about balance, harmony, peace, stability, being restored to this relationship, or perhaps being in this relationship for you and your person for the very first time. That is very possible as well, but this is about your person acknowledging that you have inspired them to change. They are replaying the words of encouragement that you shared with them, where you lifted them up, where you gave them confidence, where you showed them and told them how they could go out and make the changes that they need to make in their life, how they could overcome anything if they believed in themselves. Well, guess what? They are believing in themselves because you have inspired them to evolve and transform. And that is why they are gaining this wisdom that they have needed about themselves. That's why they are healing things that have held them to a past that really no longer serves them, and getting rid of the stuff that has been holding them back from being able to be your partner, from being able to be there for you the way that you need them to be for you, which is by your side, hand in hand, heart to heart, cheek to cheek, however it needs to be for you. Your person will be there as the two of you start rebuilding this relationship. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Oh, lost compass, getting back to integrity. Well, yes, I feel your person wants to get back to integrity by showing up for you and giving you a very sincere and well thought out explanation about why things took the turn that they did, or why this person allowed things to take the path that they did. Why they took the path of least resistance and didn't try to fight for you and fight for this connection before. But they want to fight for it now. This is about your person putting forth the effort and the energy to win you back, to show you that they're ready for love. When you start getting communication from your person, you will know that they are ready. Until they start communicating with you directly, they will not be ready. It is important that you let them go through this transformation. If you try to reach out to them and they're not ready, you could cause them to retreat further away, which means it could take longer for the reunion to happen. And you probably don't want to do that, although for some of you, you might. That's okay. But whatever you decide for yourselves, obviously, is the right thing. But I really feel it's important that you allow this person to come to you, even though you can't see that things are changing and evolving for this person. It is about having faith that they are doing what they need to do. It is about having faith in the connection, faith in them, faith in the divine, but also faith in yourself in regard to what you feel and believe in your heart and soul concerning this connection. Because this person feels lost without you. Lost without your love is how this person feels. That's why they want to get back to you. That's why they want to get back to integrity. That's why they are making decisions for love. Because they are gaining wisdom during the time that you are away from each other. And they have needed to grow up. They've needed to hit that place of stability that also comes with the Hierophant. They just weren't ready when the two of you were spending time together. They thought they could escape the growth, but that never happens truly. We have to grow and evolve and change when it's time. Yes, we can delay it for a little bit, but ultimately, that change comes one way or another. It comes. This Lost Compass card comes with number 35. If anyone resonates with number 35, now that can be March 5th. It can be May 3rd. It can be the number 8. So it can be August. It can be the 8th of any month as well, if those numbers resonate with anyone. But this is about your person feeling lost without you. They want to get back to this connection. You are their North Star, and you are guiding and guarding them home, bringing them back to you. Just in the essence of who you are. You do not need to do anything special. This is all your person's doing. Just maintain who you are and be kind, be open, be loving, be nurturing, be giving, and open to receiving these initial communications from your person as they start reaching out to you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Oh, whale song. I do love this card so very much. Whale song. We have this beautiful whale here swimming in this giant water bubble. Now, whale song comes with number 61. If anyone resonates with number 61, that can be June 1st. It can be January 6th. That can be the number 7. So it can be July or it can be the 7th of any month. Number 7 is all about change with a purpose. Oh, look, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. I don't know if that means something to anybody. 6, 7, 8. That sequence of numbers or changing those numbers around. 8, 7, 6 perhaps. 7, 8, 6. I have no idea. I think those might actually be some of my phone, some of the numbers in my phone number. But back to this reading. Whale song resonating. This is about your person really seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities about you. Hearing things that remind them of you. Hearing songs that the two of you would always listen to together. Seeing television shows that the two of you would watch together as well. Seeing the kind of car you drive, seeing your initials, seeing your name up on billboards or in other places that they go, perhaps on receipts, perhaps on different signs that when they're out and about doing things, they are constantly being bombarded by things that remind them of you. Not that they truly need to be reminded, because they do think about you quite a bit, but we already established that earlier on in the reading, because they're constantly wondering what's going on with you. And you are seeing signs and synchronicities about them as well, aren't you? Seeing numbers that remind you of them, perhaps their birth date, perhaps the combination of your birth dates together, perhaps it's the date the two of you first met, or a significant date for the two of you when you were spending time together before, an anniversary energy of some sort perhaps. Perhaps you're seeing their car. Perhaps you're seeing their initials, their name, wherever you go, whatever you do, seeing things that remind you of them. Because you are both getting these signs and synchronicities, because that is how the divine works in these connections. Of course, you're both going to be seeing those things and hearing those things. Songs, television shows, movies, perhaps, the kind of cars you drive. Seeing someone that reminds you of them or them of you. Hearing someone's voice and you think it's them and you turn around, but it's not, it's someone else. These are all universal reminders that the universe kind of drops on our heads to remind us that we don't really need reminding, but kind of like to let us know that the connection is still very much alive. That things are still happening. It's just not time for you to see the outward manifestation of that yet in the 3D space. But things are definitely happening beneath the surface, like this whale beneath the surface of the ocean, coming up for air periodically. But this resonating whale song is also about that loneliness that your person feels without you. Feeling without your presence. This person is very alone. I feel that this person has a hard time when they're longing for you, when they're really missing you. And you guys probably feel the very same way, because you feel and experience each other even during this time that you are apart. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? Mirroring, reflection, twin, well, that would be twin flames, wholeness, synchronicity abounds. Well, yes, synchronicities with that whale song, seeing things that remind each of you of one another, but also mirroring a lot of the experiences that you have and that you share with each other as well. When you have these kind of connections, you will mirror one another. You will have a lot of the same experiences, but perhaps in a different way. Like it won't be exactly the same, but it will be the same experience in a way that makes sense to you, in a way that makes sense to them. But also you reflect back to this person This joyful muse card, those things that they need to work on and change within themselves, being that inspiration, being that magical catalyst for change, by reflecting back to this person, those sides of themselves that they have needed to work on, that they've needed to heal, that they have needed to resolve and let go of, because you do mirror one another. Also, this says synchronicity, and yes, there are so many synchronicities happening in this connection for you and your person, and we talked about that with this whale song card. This is also alone, abandoned, lonely, lost. The divine is within you. Yes, the divine is within all of us. The divine is within you. The divine is within your person. And that is what this Lover's card is about, being able to acknowledge the divine within each other. And as your person returns, they will definitely be acknowledging the divine within you, and more than likely vice versa. But also this alone card, I feel that this is your person feeling very alone without you. Feeling, where did I say that? Oh, with this lost compass, lost without your love. I feel this person is missing you. They are longing for you, just like you are missing them and longing for them as well. They feel lost without you. They feel lonely without you, just like you guys do. And that is part of that mirroring as well. Your heartache, their heartache, you both feel and experience the same things because, well, honestly, that is how these connections work. And you guys know that because you reflect back to each other those things within that are going on in your lives, but also those things within you that you need to work on, that you need to heal. So if this person has needed to heal any sort of issues, any sort of abandonment issues or rejection fears or low self-esteem or lack of confidence, or you reflected that back to each other because that is what needs to be healed within each of you. Perhaps. I'm not saying that you all have those issues. I'm just using this as an example. Those are the things that need to be healed within so that the two of you can hit this place of partnership and union with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Awakening, realization, progress. Your twin is awakening to your connection. Well, hallelujah for that. And they are awakening to this connection. And that is how this reading started, didn't it? The only time I experienced a genuine connection, yes, this person is awakening to this connection. They're awakening to themselves as well. They are awakening to that divine within them. And they are awakening to the power that is in this connection, which is why they want to come back, which is why they are making this decision for love. Which is why they are making this decision to come back and build a better partnership with you that can go to this place of sacred union. But you have been going through your own awakening as well during the time that you have been away from each other. And you are each working through all of this as best you can so that when you are ready to start talking, well, when they are ready to start talking, I actually do believe that for you guys watching the reading, you are ready for these conversations. It's just they are making sure that they are ready because this person doesn't want to show up and then disappear again because that would be devastating to you. And I don't want that to happen for you either. So try to understand and have faith that this is working the way that it needs to work. The Hierophant card is a card of faith, asking you to have faith in this entire situation and believe that your person is working through these things so that they can return to you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Healing, self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. Well, I do feel that this is time for you to be gentle with yourselves, you guys watching the reading. Healing occurs during this time that you're apart from each other. Healing from things that have been very hurtful throughout your lives. You've been doing a lot of this during this time, and so is your person. And this is a very significant part of the journey. And it's something that has to happen in this journey, in this solo time, where you are disconnected from each other in the 3D space. although you're still connected in the 5D space. So this healing is happening. Awakening is happening. You are mirroring each other and reflecting back to each other in so many ways. And that is what I feel this reading is about. Because your person wants to return to you because they have never known love like this before. And they are lost without your love. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.